welcome to the grand finale of the Childnet Film Competition 2022. I'm Will Gardner, I'm the CEO of Childnet and a director of the UK Safer Internet Centre, and I'm delighted that you're joining us to find out who this year's finalists and winners are. The Childnet Film Competition began in 2010 as a way of encouraging all young people aged 7 to 18 from right across the UK to make a short film based on a given theme with a focus on positive use of the internet. But the competition is much more than that. By taking part, young people are learning important online safety messages. They get to develop new skills and they become an educator by creating relatable resources for their peers. And of course, there are some fantastic prizes to be won. Following on from our record-breaking Safer Internet Day, this year's theme is all about respect and relationships online and asking the important question, what can we do to play our part? More than 300 young people have taken part in the Childnet Film Competition this year, and I must say the standard of entries has been incredibly high. So well done to each and every one of you that took part. I would like to say a thank you to the MPA, the Motion Picture Association, to Disney, to Nominet for supporting the competition, and a big thank you to the BBFC, the British Board of Film Classification, who classified all of the finalist films this year, which means that the films could be shown in any cinema across the UK. And I would like to say a huge thank you to our judges. David Austin from the BBFC, Goz Ogochukwu from BBC Own It, James Philippatos from Disney, Lisa Prime from BAFTA, Mark Reed from the BFI, the British Film Institute, Stan McCoy from the MPA, and one of our current digital champions for helping us choose this year's winners. You'll hear more from the judges later on. During this event, you'll see the 3 finalist films from each category. We will also announce the winners of our storyboard category. Please do stay and watch until the end, and I can reassure you that all the content is suitable for younger children too. So let's get started. And first up, we have our 3 finalists in the primary category.
Good morning, everyone. Today's lesson is about online learning. Let's see what you already know. What?
Oh dear, looks like our teacher needs a little help. Let's start with the basics.
What is online gaming?
Ofcom says that online gaming is one of the activities enjoyed by 5 to 16-year-olds online.
You learn to work as a team.
It helps to improve your hand and eye coordination.
Not to mention improving my decision making and problem solving skills.
To have fun online, here's a few top tips.
Follow the Peggy rankings to decide if this game is appropriate for you.
Top tip. Try to keep the chat about the game you are playing. You don't have to give any personal details.
Here's a fun fact. 74% of young people say that online gaming helps them learn skills like teamwork.
Others will play with you if you are kind to them. The steps in making a film were very challenging, but I liked working as a team to overcome those challenges.
What I enjoyed the most was the scene when we did in the classroom, when I put a lot of effort into it, and even though we got it wrong a couple of times, we persevered and it finally turned out perfect.
I enjoyed making videos so people could stay safe online.
Dad, can I play some chess? Have you done your maths homework yet? Okay, yeah, I'll do that first. I'll quickly get this done so I can play chess. Name these quadrilaterals. Alan the parallelogram, maybe Bob the rhombus, and definitely Carrot the trapezium. Algebra has 80 sweets. He gave a quarter to his sister and then he ate 31. What did he have afterwards? I think I know. Just one last question. Find x? Well, that's easy. Now can I play chess? Oh, is that checkmate? Well, I think that's good games. I'm gonna play another one. Did I just win 2 games in a row? Well, that's rude. Wait, is this the right decision? If someone is being mean to you online, don't be mean back. Be the bigger person and remember to bar them, block and report. I'm actually gonna delete this. Let's bar this guy. Now you know how to deal with situations like this. You should never feel threatened by online abuse again.
I think I want my main message to be that you should always help other kids stay safe online by reporting negative people. I also believe you should encourage responsible use of the internet, even in very, very tricky situations where you're being abused and insulted online. It's also really easy to be rude back there, so being the bigger person is key.
All fun and games and exploring respect and relationships online. What can we all do to play our part? The internet is a huge place, just like this corridor I'm walking down. You can do all sorts online. Streaming, shopping, gaming, and even that. But one thing we all need to do is respect each other. We don't want to see any of this. Going online is fun. A kinder online leads to a better time. We can build new friendships and learn new things, but you need to know the red flags. Let's all play our part in making the digital world safer today by blocking out or reporting the haters. You don't want to go online to be trolled. You want to go online to have fun and be respected for who you are. If we all did this, we would have a better time online. Being kind makes you a better person as well and makes other people feel better about themselves. It's not very nice to be a bully.
I'm Jim Philippachos from the Walt Disney Company, and I'm really excited to be able to take this chance to congratulate the Curtin Church School on their terrific entry into this year's Childnet Film Competition. The judges really enjoyed your film. It was funny. Everybody really appreciated poking a bit of good fun at the teacher. He was definitely a good sport about it. We really appreciated that you set a positive frame for online gaming. You drew the young people in that way, connected really well with them, and you were able to teach the adults a few things, which was terrific. And we love that this was an ensemble effort, a real team effort. Some of the most challenging aspects of filmmaking you overcame in such a great way and created just a fantastic film. A few of the judges thought maybe there could have been a bit more focus with having a number of top tips. Sometimes one or two real direct tips could be a little more clear and sticky. Overall, such terrific effort. We appreciate it. We congratulate you. It's a terrific third place finish from all those entries. So keep going. Congratulations. And thank you from all the judges in Childnet.
Hello, I'm Lisa Prime, and I'm the head of the Children and Young People's programme at BAFTA. The judges really loved BAR Internet Bullies from King's Cross Academy. The clever use of animation and the sophisticated, clear message really appealed to us, and we also thought would engage the audience. It was a really funny film. It cleverly used Easter eggs and memes to draw the audience in. So congratulations on your second place.
Hello, I'm David Austin and I'm the CEO at the BBFC. I'd like to talk about Moat Farm Junior School. Thank you so much for submitting your Corridor of Content film. All the judges loved your film. We thought it was ambitious in its scope, offering a broad perspective on this year's theme with some strong messages. And ambitious in its execution. It's hard to walk and talk and to film it without camera shake while walking backwards. So well done on the technical side too. You clearly had fun making your film. There was excellent involvement from a number of students, and I particularly liked the corridor analogy and clever use of red flags. So, drum roll, I'm delighted to announce that your film, Corridor of Content, has been awarded first place in the primary category. On behalf of all the judges, I'd like to extend a huge congratulations to all of you at Moat Farm Junior School for such a brilliant entry and for your well-deserved win. And well done to all of the other entrants in this category as well.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm one of Childnet's digital champions and I'm one of the judges for this year's film competition. So, as Will said, and before we move on to announcing the secondary finalists, I would love to announce this year's storyboard category winner. So, the winner is Shape Dash by Revere Khan from Frome Vale Academy. Revere had a very well told story that accurately reflected this year's theme. It was all about playing age-appropriate games online and telling someone if something upsets you. So a big well done to Revere.
Stop! Bullying is wrong. Would you say those things to someone face to face? Always remember to think before you post or speak. T, is it true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? And K, is it kind?
Are you okay? If you know anyone being bullied, it's always good to ask them if they need any help. Did you know that 1 in 3 young people have seen something worrying or offensive online? If anyone you know is being bullied, you should try to encourage them to speak to a trusted adult about the situation. You shouldn't have to deal with this. Remember to ignore, block, and report to get a safer and better community online. Another mission solved by the World Web Warriors. Remember, with great powers comes great responsibilities.
So always use the internet wisely.
Be kind online. We must protect each other. Be kind online. We care for one another.
Well, first of all, we use this green screen.
Then, once we had the green screen video, we put it onto Final Cut Pro and then use the key setting to edit it.
And our number 1 tip for being kind online is
always treat others how you want to be treated.
And remember to ignore, block, and report anyone who's being unkind online. Another question answered by the World Web Warriors.
The internet has connected us in ways that allow us to learn about communities that have faced discrimination, which means they are treated differently to others. Luckily, you can help with this by becoming an ally. Here's some tips on how you can be an ally online. Amplify. Share others' work. If you see something written on social media by somebody in the community, share it with others. It is likely people will listen to you more as an ally, so use that to raise the issues the community faces. Learn. Educate yourself about the subject. You can read people's stories, articles and tweets so you can understand what's important to the community and the issues they are facing. Listen. Always listen to the people who are part of the community and believe their accounts so that you can know how to help as an ally. Involvement. If you see somebody say something offensive or harmful online, then speak up and explain to them what they did wrong in a way that doesn't talk over the people in the community. Environment. Respect people's differences and adapt the way you communicate online to do this, such as using correct pronouns. Always make sure they feel welcome and accepted. Stay supportive. Saying you're an ally isn't enough. Being an ally requires conscious action. Finally, remember that becoming an ally is the first step to making the world a more inclusive place. I believe films can be particularly interesting and engaging, and the information sticks with you a bit more because they're more creative.
What is that? Ew. Wow, this is not a good look. Are you posing like that? Do you seriously think it looks cute? If I were you, I'd delete my account. What? Where's my... Why is it all the way over there? Wow, that is not a good look.
Why is she posing like that? Does she seriously think she looks cute? Her hair looks so dry.
Why does this have any lights?
That dress does
If I
not.
was her, I'd delete my account.
This dress looks great on you. Your hair looks amazing in this.
Hiya, I'm Isa2. I directed and edited this film. The Receiving End is a short film about someone who is obsessed with being unkind online until they wake up on the receiving end and realise they need to change. The two main effects were in production, so we played with lighting and visual style to make her seem very lonely and isolated from reality. My top tip for being kind, sort of in the movie, if you're sending hate or saying mean comment or bad behaviour, think if you'd want to receive that. If not, then you probably shouldn't send it.
My number one tip to be kind online is always put it into perspective. Put yourself in someone else's shoes and kind of think, would I want that message to be sent back to me? I think it's really important that you think before you send and think, is it appropriate? Is it needed? And is it kind?
Hello, St Matthew's Academy. My name's Mark Reed and I'm Head of UK Learning Programmes at the BFI, at the British Film Institute, and I just want to congratulate you on your wonderful film Be Kind Online. And I'm speaking on behalf of a group of judges who come from lots of different organisations, big organisations. We really love the energy and creativity and the attack of this film. It really grabbed us by the lapels. It had a song, it had World Web Warriors, and a memorable acronym to help us think, as well as a clear message. And we felt it directly came from the imaginations of young people, and it had the verve and energy to engage its audience and to get its message across. So really well done. We thought it was wonderful. We thought it was lively and creative and engaging and just lots of fun. And we love it when it's clear that young people are directly involved in the making of their films and that the ideas really genuinely come from them. So congratulations to everybody. Well done, and we hope to see more films from you next year.
I really loved Allyship from Rangley School. It was just really creative. Even though it was very serious, it was just fun the way it was done. It was very professional. Some of the comments from the panel, from the judges, it was very professional, very creative. I personally loved the music and the little clues of like the wheelchair and the pronouns. And it was just very of the moment of what we're living through with society today. There is no tips I could give you because I just thought it was brilliant, and I'm in awe of anybody who does animation because it's not really my speciality. I make films but not animation, so I'm just like amazed the patience that you guys have to make any animation. So I am pleased to tell you that your film placed second place. So congratulations to everybody involved. Well done. And I really hope I'll see you next year.
Hi everyone, this is Stan McCoy from the Motion Picture Association, and it's my pleasure to share the judges' thoughts on the film Receiving End from Super 8 Stage and Screen School. This was a great little film that the judges really enjoyed because it seemed to reflect a wonderful collaboration by a group of students all the way from concept to script to screen, which is what the filmmaking process is ultimately all about. This film is fundamentally about creating a sense of empathy with the recipients of potentially harsh online social media criticism. You could see the students really thought about how to foster that sense of empathy, not only in the script and in the very realistic dialogue that's portrayed on the screen, but also in the way they used cinematic techniques to create a sense of introspection and reflection that juxtaposed itself with the impulsiveness sometimes reflected in sending a harsh comment without thinking about the perspective of the person who's receiving it. The result was right in line with the theme of this year's competition, a great collaboration by a wonderful group of young people who have very much earned first place in the secondary category in this year's competition. Congratulations.
So that brings us to the end of this year's Childnet Film Competition. I hope you've really enjoyed watching the films that the finalists have produced. And don't forget to enter again next year.